Hey music lovers! Welcome to part 1 of the 20 best music biopics. Have you ever been so moved by a song that you wanted to know the story behind the artist? Well, get ready to dive deep into the lives and legacies of some of the most iconic musicians of all time. We'll be rocking out to genre-defining pioneers, singing along with chart-topping superstars, and getting a glimpse behind the curtain of the music that changed the world. So buckle up, crank up the volume, and get ready for a truly electrifying journey. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for part 2, where we'll unveil the next 10 music biopics that will rock your world.
My name is Shuri, and my life was ready for a change.
It really looks terrible. Good.
It all started with Joan.
The Runaways tells the story of the rise and fall of the 1970s teenage rock band, The Runaways, focusing on the relationship between bandmates Joan Jett and Sherry Curry. Joan, driven and ambitious, dreams of forming an all-girl rock band. She meets Kim Foley, a sleazy manager who likes the idea. Meanwhile, Sherry, a teenager with rock star aspirations, catches Kim's eye for her image, not necessarily her singing ability. Kim puts the band together, with Joan on guitar and Sherry as the lead singer. The Runaways experience a meteoric rise to fame, fueled by their rebellious energy and Kim's manipulative tactics. Sherry becomes the band's on-stage persona, a teenage sex symbol, while Joan remains the band's musical core. However, the pressures of fame and Kim's exploitative management take a toll. The girls struggle with internal conflicts, particularly between Joan's desire for creative control and Sherry's discomfort with her manufactured image. The film received generally favorable reviews, with praise for the strong performances, especially from Fanning and Stewart.
The way we knew how. On our own.
If you gonna tell a story, come with some attitude, man.
Miles Ahead isn't a straight biographical film about jazz legend Miles Davis. It's more of an impressionistic look at the man and his music. The story takes place during a reclusive period in Davis's life in the late 1970s. He's battling chronic pain and writer's block, fueled by drugs and past demons. A determined music reporter, Dave Braden, barges into his life and gets swept up in a whirlwind adventure. Together, they chase after a stolen recording of Miles' latest work. This becomes the catalyst for flashbacks that explore his rise to fame, his love life, and the struggles that led him to this isolated point. While the film takes inspiration from real events, it doesn't stick to strict historical accuracy. It's more interested in capturing the essence of Miles Davis, the man and the musician.
Madness. I am not dying over this jazz tape.
Don't call it jazz, man. That's some made-up word. It's social music.
N.W.A. Boy tells the story of a young John Lennon grappling with his adolescence and fractured family life. Raised by his strict Aunt Mimi since childhood, John yearns for a connection with his free-spirited birth mother Julia, who re-enters his life after years of absence. Caught between two women who offer contrasting forms of love, John finds solace in music, particularly the burgeoning rock and roll scene. He forms his first band, the Quarrymen, which eventually evolves into the Beatles. As John embraces his musical passion and burgeoning friendship with Paul McCartney, he must navigate the complexities of his family relationships and forge his own path to adulthood.
And is this with the new group? What's they called again?
DK.
Oh.
I enjoyed the show. I write songs.
Our lead singer just quit.
Then you'll need someone new.
Bohemian Rhapsody chronicles the rise of Queen, focusing on the life of their flamboyant lead singer, Freddie Mercury. The film follows Mercury, born Farrokh Bulsara, from his early days as a shy art student to his transformation into the iconic frontman. The story opens in 1970 and traces Queen's journey from a fledgling band to international stars. Mercury's talent and stage presence are undeniable, but his personal struggles with his identity and sexuality cast a shadow. The band achieves massive success with hits like We Will Rock You and Another One Bites the Dust. But tensions rise as Mercury explores a solo career and navigates his personal life. The film culminates with Queen's legendary performance at Live Aid in 1985. Despite internal conflicts, the band reunites to deliver an electrifying performance that cemented their place in rock history. Bohemian Rhapsody celebrates Queen's music and Mercury's legacy, but it also paints a portrait of the challenges of fame, identity, and finding your voice.
We're all legends.
Now, what is it you like about Liverpool, Mr. Lennon?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
John Lennon and Stuart Sutcliffe were best friends.
I like the blonde, but I prefer...
Backbeat dives into a lesser-known chapter of the Beatles' story, their rough-and-tumble early days playing gigs in Hamburg, Germany. The film centers on Stuart Sutcliffe, the band's original bassist, and his complicated friendship with John Lennon. Sutcliffe's artistic aspirations clash with the demands of rock and roll, especially after he falls for a free-spirited German photographer named Astrid Kircher. As the Beatles hone their sound and build a following in the gritty Hamburg clubs, Sutcliffe must make a tough choice: pursue his art with Astrid or stay on with the band on their path to stardom. Backbeat offers a fresh perspective on the Beatles, focusing on the personal struggles and internal conflicts that shaped them before Beatlemania took hold.
Hello. Hi. Welcome. I'm Jonathan Larson. I work at the Moondance Diner. Check. 1 sec.
Tick, Tick, Boom is a musical film about an aspiring theater composer named John living in New York City in 1990. With his 30th birthday approaching, John wrestles with anxiety. He questions his career choice in musical theater, feels pressure to create a masterpiece, and faces challenges in his love life with his girlfriend Susan and his friendship with his best friend Michael. The film explores John's internal struggles as he waits tables while writing what he hopes will be a successful musical. He grapples with self-doubt as he navigates feedback from a workshop and a demanding producer. Meanwhile, Susan dreams of a life outside the demanding world of New York theater, and Michael is dealing with his own secret struggles. Through catchy songs and energetic performances, Tick, Tick, Boom portrays John's journey of self-discovery, the importance of following one's dreams, and the value of friendship and love.
I heard you've been spending a lot of time at your auntie house. How's the couch life?
Got my woman and my baby living there. It's hard, man.
Straight Outta Compton isn't just a concert flick. It's a biopic that chronicles the rise and fall of the iconic gangster rap group N.W.A. The story follows Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, MC Ren, and DJ Yella from the tough streets of Compton, California, all the way to the top of the music charts. Their unflinching lyrics about gang violence and social injustice sparked controversy, but also resonated with a generation. The movie explores the group's internal conflicts as they navigate fame, money, and the pressures of the music industry. It also doesn't shy away from showing the realities of gang culture and police brutality that N.W.A. famously rapped about. So, if you're looking for a biopic that's both entertaining and thought-provoking, Straight Outta Compton is definitely worth checking out.
Good evening.
1, 2, 3, 4. Reasons to be cheerful. 1, 2, 3.
Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll is a biographical film about British musician Ian Dury, played by Andy Serkis. The story follows Dury's rise to fame in the 1970s punk rock scene. Dury's journey isn't all sunshine and anthems. The film explores the challenges he faced due to polio contracted as a child. It also delves into the chaos Dury brought to his personal life, including strained relationships with his wife, children, and band members, while balancing his explosive creativity and hard-living rock and roll lifestyle. Despite the self-destruction, the film conveys the impact Dury had on music and the sense that his art stemmed from the turbulence of his life.
Magnificent.
What was wrong with that? That's perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the man of the century.
Charlie Parker's in town. Jazz will never be the same.
Bird is a biographical film about legendary jazz saxophonist Charlie Bird Parker, played by Forrest Whitaker. The film isn't a straight chronological story, but rather a montage of scenes from Parker's life. We see his rise to fame in New York City in the 1940s, fueled by his revolutionary and highly influential way of playing. Despite his musical genius, Parker battles a deep heroin addiction. The film explores the impact of this addiction on his personal life, particularly his relationship with his wife John, who tries to support him. We also see glimpses of Parker's early life and the influence of other jazz greats like Dizzy Gillespie. Bird portrays the brilliance and struggles of a man who revolutionized music but whose personal demons cut his life tragically short at the age of 34.
Bird, produced and directed by Clint Eastwood.
Don't know what to do. I look at you and I just say
8 Mile is a fictionalized account of Eminem's early life, following Jimmy B. Rabbit Smith Jr. as he navigates poverty, family troubles, and a dead-end job in Detroit. The film portrays his struggles to break into the Detroit rap scene, a world heavily influenced by African-American culture. B. Rabbit battles his own insecurities and anxieties while facing off against other rappers in freestyle competitions. Throughout the story, we see glimpses into B. Rabbit's difficult home life. He cares for his younger sister while dealing with his alcoholic mother and her abusive boyfriend. Despite the challenges, B. Rabbit finds solace and community with his friends, who share his passion for hip-hop. The film culminates at a pivotal rap battle where B. Rabbit must use his experiences and lyrical skills to finally find his voice. While not a straight-up biography, 8 Mile captures the essence of Eminem's struggles and aspirations during his rise to fame. The film's iconic song, Lose Yourself, which won an Academy Award, embodies this fight to break through and achieve his dreams.
8 Mile. Every moment is a chance to turn it around.
I have a feeling about you. You're gonna be great.
Wow, that was just the first half. We've only scratched the surface on incredible music biopics. Be sure to subscribe for part 2, where we'll reveal the rest of our top 20. Let us know in the comments below which music biopic is your all-time favorite and which artist's story you'd love to see on the big screen next. Thanks for joining us on this musical adventure, and we'll see you for part 2.